Welcome everybody. Today we have a very special video. It's a little bit different than my usual content. It is going to be an unboxing video. Azur Lane just released their English edition of Weiss Schwarz, and so we're going to be opening up those packs. We have the booster packs and the trial deck packs today, and we're going to be unboxing each of those. We are actually going to be giving away a booster box, so watch until the end of the video and find out how you can win a booster box. Helping me with today's video is going to be Miss Meta. We're so thankful that she was able to come and lend a hand, literally, for this video. Also, before we get in the video, I would like to shout out to our sponsor, the ones who've made this video possible, Loomis. Loomis is a TCG and hobby shop out of Brooklyn, New York. They sent us this product that we can show you today, and we're going to be giving away some of the product at the end of this video. If you want to buy this product, you can go to their website. It will be linked in the description. They sell all sorts of TCGs. They specialize in Weiss Schwarz. And they ship all over the US as well as internationally. I've used them before to buy singles off a TCG player, and I've been happy with them in the past, so I'm very excited that they came and sponsored this video. So please definitely go and check them out if you need anything to purchase Weiss Schwarz related or any of the other games or Japanese hobby equipment. All right, let's get started. And this is Weiss Schwarz. For those of you who watch me and don't know what Weiss Schwarz is, it is a TCG game, and part of this pack here, specifically the booster packs, are going to have very valuable, potentially signed cards. So that's what we're going to be pulling for today. So we're literally doing gacha, but in cardboard form today. Some of these cards go for massive amounts of money. I'll have that up on the screen for what they're going for when this set releases. I'm super excited, and let's begin. All right, so first off, we're going to start with the promo cards. Each booster pack starts with a promo, and they come in this little kind of silvery package. There's a single card in here, so that is what we're going to start. I actually don't know what is the set here. Oh, it's a climax. So it's going to have it's an Italian climax. It's a standby trigger. Very nice. Okay. And then we're going to have 3 of these. So pack number 2. Man, this is slow. All right, here we go with pack number 2. It's a gold bar. We struggled a little bit getting that open, a little crimped here, but that's okay. We got Taiho and Yukikaze in this card here. It is a bar trigger. All right, so here is the third one. It is another climax. So all of our promos were climaxes. All right, we're going to move on to doing the trial decks. We actually had to remove some of the tape that came on them, so we're going to be going with them. So we're going to start with the Javelin trial deck. Now, trial decks obviously have a set of cards that are going to be in them, so we know what cards are going to be in here, but they could be different, like foil rarities and stuff like that, so there is some variation. So in here, they come kind of packed in a plastic here, and I think it just pulls apart. And there is a playmat, so, you know, if you're starting to Weiss, you'll have a playmat, and, you know, they're all the same. It's just a simple playmat with, I think, also rules, and they may have a rule book in here as well. Yep, a rule book and a playmat, and that's going to come in each of these trial decks, so for beginners, that's perfect. So let's take a look at the cards here, because that's the more interesting part. So it comes in this little band just to kind of hold them together. It makes sense so they're not jostling around in shipping. No damage in shipping that I've received, so that's great, at least so far. So we'll see, but none so far. All right, we're back after a jump cut, magic of editing. We had a little bit of struggle with the band here, but Javelin is out, and she is going to be the set leader of this set. This is going to be a yellow set because it's going to be all HMS. So there's Glass Cow as well. Javelin's the only foil. There are 4 potential sign cards here. Here are a set of Hermione's. There are going to be 3 sets, 3 in this set of Hermione. And then obviously we have Amazon here. Very nice. And these is all going to be sets if you buy a trial deck that will be in here. So then we have an Eskimo here, and then we also have the York Sisters 3. Aurora over here. I believe Aurora is actually a pretty decent card if I remember. I've been, you know, kind of goldfishing these sets here. We have Warspite, so not assigned for Warspite. She was one of the possibilities for Warspite. Moving on to a Belfast Sister over here. We have, you know, more maids. We had 3 Hermione's. We're also going to have 3 Dido. Then we also have a lot of singles in here. A single Centaur, I believe, as well. So a lot of the backliners, a lot of the main ships are there. Duke of York has a single. Nelson Let's see. We have multiples of Nelson. I like the fact that they actually have their rarities in the back. So the purple Nelson is obviously for elite. Illustrious, who's now meta thanks to World 15. We have Victorious as well. And then we have one of the event cards, the HMS specific event cards. And then we move into climaxes. So these cards obviously go sideways because they're climaxes. You can only put 8 of them into your deck. And most of the yellow climaxes are going to be like switches and things like that. These are going to be 4, I believe, of each of those. And then, oh, there's another one of these in the back. That's interesting. So we have more sets of these in the back. So that's play sets of 4, more Amazons. Kind of odd that they put them like in the back there. Another set of Eskimo. So they were maybe organized a little bit. So we're looping back on more of the girls. I wonder if the other trial decks are going to be like that as well, where we, kind of loop. I would have thought they all come together, but they come differently. There are some pairs like that, but multiple Centaurs. So we are going to have multiple Dookie Yorks. Even these backliners have duplicates, and we're going to need to have 50 cards in a deck. So there should be at least 50 in this set here. And we pull, more climaxes. So we still have a chance at a hot stamped card. But probably not, given we've passed pretty much most of the hot stamp cards. No on the Javelin, unfortunate, but that's all right. And then Warspite. We have no on that one. And no on the sign. Oh, hold on. What is that? Illustrious? No. Okay. Hello. All right, so we finished this first trial deck. We got no hot stamp sign cards, unfortunately, but that's to be expected. They're very rare. We only got 2 foils in here that are laid out there and a bunch of climaxes. So let's move on to the next box. All right, we're going to move on to the second trial deck here with Nimi. This is going to be an Iron Blood trial deck as well. So we have a couple options for a hot stamp card, Nimi being one of the hot stamp potentials here. There should be 2 of them in this set, so there's a potential that the hot stamp card is going to be in the back. Once again, like all trial decks, it's going to be a set standard list of cards, just the rarities and whether you get hot stamp. There's also going to be a play mat and some rules. So let's get into these. We'll see if there's more foils in this set or if they're kind of just going to be a set of foils that are determined outside of the there. Man, still giving us trouble with the with the band here. It's on there tight, but once again, no shipping damage that we've seen so far, so that's a good testament to how our sponsors ship them. All right, so starting it off with the trial deck for Nimi, it's going to be an Iron Blood. It's going to be red. Iron Blood is red for Weiss Schwarz, and Nimi is going to be foil right off the bat. Great. And then we move into Z1. And then we have Admiral Hipper. She is flat. How many flats do we have? 3? 3. Flat as cardboard. Moving on to more Iron Bloods. We're in mostly of the elite case here. Nuremberg is right there. We have a play set of 3 Nuremberg set here. Leipzig pre-retrofit, sadly, but all right. And the submarines, the U-boats are in. That's actually one of the better U-boats that we have potential. She's part of the meta. And there's Prince Eugen. Actually, I would say that the Iron Blood faction of Weiss Schwarz is going to be actually very powerful. There is, some good combos, but a lot of those combos are going to come from the booster packs that we're going to be opening up later. There's Prince Heinrich there, as well as a triple play set of, and Prince Eldebert was the other one too. So we have Prince Heinrich, Prince Eldebert, and play set of Prince Eugen as well. There's Tierpitz. And there's a Bismarck. I believe Bismarck has one of the better climax combos, so that's going to be pretty good. A lot of the Iron Blood is going to be standby triggers, but this starter deck here, the trial deck or so, is going to have this gate climax trigger for the level 3 for the level 3 Bismarck, and that's actually going to be pretty powerful. So this trial deck's actually probably one of the trial decks that you need to pick up. I think 2 Bismarcks should be coming in here, so you might want to play. You might want to pick up 2 of these if you want to have a full play set of 4, because you can play 4 of each card in Weiss Schwarz for those of you who are newer to the game or haven't played it before. So here we are. Once again, they kind of played the playset of 3 up top, and then they played singles back at the end here, which is an interesting choice. The way, I'm just not sure if that's how they print them, if that's intentional or whatnot, because it would seem like they should be able to print and cut how they need here. More Iron Blood event here, obviously the symbol. Moving on to more of the climaxes. There's another Bismarck climax. I hope we get another Bismarck. Potentially, we get a signed hot stamp here. That would be super lit right here on stream. And then, oh, nope. It's a Nemi. I don't think we see any. There's possibility in the last one. No. Right at the end. We did get a foil, though. So our foil is going to be a submarine. So with the second trial deck out of the way, the Iron Blood trial deck, we got 2 foils again. I really love that U556. It looks beautiful. So it looks like we're getting 2 foils per set, 1 for the starter, and then we get another one. No hot stamps, still not unexpected. And then, you know, the rest of the trial deck is pretty standard. It's the set of cards that comes listed. So we have 1 more trial deck to get through before we get to the real gotcha of this video, which is the booster packs. All right, next up we have the Ayanami trial deck, or the Sakura Empire trial deck. So we're going to have basically green. I believe they're all green sets. So green, red. So a lot of the Axis nations are going to be probably the best sets for this Weiss Schwarz Azur Lane set. This trial deck is going to obviously have another playmat, another set of rules. That's fine. And we'll see if we can get 3rd time's the charm on the band. We'll see. A little tight. All right, with that band finally off, those are giving us trouble today. We have a foil Ayanami. She is the set there. And then we have Kawakaze over here. And we have how many? 3 sets of Kawakaze, although we might pick up another one later in the set. Moving on with more of the Sakura Empire, a playset of 3 there, although we actually playset would be 4, so I misspoke there. But ooh, there's Akashi. Scam Cat's around. Suzutsuki is over there. We got Takao and Ataga. Where are those? Where are the sisters? Another set of Ainami. Wow, that was a much earlier over there, the non-foil version. So this trial deck actually comes with at least 3 Ainami. The other trial decks only had like 2 Javelin and 2 Nemis, or 2 Z23s. So to have 3 Ainami was interesting. And then, oh, there's Akagi. Akagi and Kaga have basically a decent combo with each other. There's the Sakura Empire event combo. Or not combo, really, but event card. And then here are the climaxes. 3 different set. I think there are 3 different climaxes in this trial deck here. There's that cute one. It's almost like they're load screens from them. So you can play 8 climaxes. So we have a little spares on there. Kawakaze again. So we're looping back. So here's the potential when we might get a sign card. Very exciting. We'll see if we can not damage it. That would be cool. There's a very low chance. I don't know the exact rates off the top of my head, but I know that the rates of sign cards and trial decks are extremely low. Okay, there we go. We got the other sister. She wasn't close to her sister there. Another Kaga. Another Kagi somewhere? Hopefully. It'd be kind of awkward if they didn't have 2 of each. All right, more combos. We're getting to the end here where we're having a chance. We have a chance. There's another Akashi. How many cards? We're getting right to the end. Oh, we got a whole full set of 4 Ainamis in this set. But none of them were hot stamped, so that's not bad. Ooh, who is the foil at the end? All right, so we had, once again, 2 foils, no signed cards. It was Inazuma. That was that last foil. She is gorgeous, too. I really like these foils, specifically the ones that are in the back. And, you know, that's the standard trial decks. So that's, you know, that's what we expected. I was not truly expecting to get a hot stamp sign card in here because it was just so rare. But the booster packs, we have a lot of unknowns in these booster packs. So let's get started over on them. All right, moving on to the booster packs. We have 3 booster packs today, but only 2 of them are going to be opened on camera today, and I'll explain at the end how we can win them. So they are going to be a lot of gotchas in here. There's going to be different rarities, double R, single R, etc., commons and uncommons. So we're going to open up this box. It's in saran wrap, and this is a booster set. So there's going to be a bulk of the cards. We don't know... we do have a set list of what's going to be in here, but we don't necessarily know which of those are going to show up, just like your standard gotcha. So let's roll with some cubes and get going. All right, so with the saran wrap off, we get to pull up the set here, and then I think in there's actually going to be kind of like a bonus card. It looks like it's going to be the Arc Royal Climax that is in there. We'll see when Miss Meta pulls this out here. And oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, scissors. Careful. And there we go. So we have the Arc Royal Climax there, and that's going to be kind of almost like our promo in there. So let's move on to the actual packs here. All right, there we go. We're out of the pack here. How many cards are in one of these? In the back of the card, they'll actually say like what our options are. All right, so we have, I believe the foils are at the end. Ooh, there's a Graf Zeppelin here is the second card. And we got a Gano. And let's see, Portland. None of the cards I'm looking for yet. Cleveland! That's a good card. Yes, that's a really good pickup. I'm glad that that's in there. I'm going to be using her. I've been playing on Goldfish a little bit, and definitely Cleveland's go in most of my decks. Ooh, a Taiho! That's another good pick. That's a pretty valuable one as well. So I'm excited that that came in there. And then we end with a Climax. All right, moving on to the second pack. That first pack was great. That was a great first opening. We got a double rare Cleveland foil, kind of. And she's definitely something that I'm going to be using in the pack. And Taiho is another card that many decks will use, and that's a single rare. So as far as the first pack goes, we got a lot of value in that pack. Already starting off good. All right, so moving on to pack number 2. We got another submarine. Oh, we got the Soryu. Soryu combo is actually something that's pretty good and run a lot. It gives a lot of value when it comes out and can pull out her sister. So that's pretty good. More, oh my gosh, more subs. Woo! Gonna get me in trouble over here. We got a suicide boat over there as well. So let's see if we can get what our double R potentially is here. All right, so more for, I believe that's for the standby deck, if I recall correctly. It's not one that I play because I wasn't testing with the standby version of this set. And there we go. We got the Climax. So this pack's definitely worse than the last one. All right, so the second pack is done. We're going to move into the third pack. The second pack was significantly worse than the first pack. We only pulled a single rare or an R Lebescio, which is a fine card. I don't necessarily run it in a lot of the decks, but it's definitely a fine card. So the first pack definitely better. We'll see if the third pack is more or less like the first or the second. All right, so moving in, we got Black Prince. Then we got some cubes there. That's, you know, definitely going to need some cubes for any URs that we potentially pick up here. Moving through most of these uncommon and commons. And we'll move into, oh, Jervis. I believe Jervis is actually a pretty useful card if you're going to run HMS. But I'm probably going to be running red-green potentially if I run this deck, the one I'm going to build. Oh, we got Essex. Essex is good if you're running like total blue, which blue kind of plays off itself. So, and then there's our Climax combo over there. All right, moving on to pack number 4. On pack number 3, all we had is the single R Essex. So, you know, those of you who are Essex fans, give me an Essex in the chat, some segs, and we'll move on to pack number 4. Only one double R so far. It was the first one out the bat. Okay, we got more Soryus. We do need Soryus, so I always like seeing them. I probably have a playset of them pretty easily from these packs. The first 3 cards out of this pack we already have copies of. Oh, there's a Boise. Okay, that's a new card. Sweet. Cheshire's in there as well. Very nice, very nice. A Gear. There's a Gear. Very pretty. She's in her base art, but I like her base art a lot. We got Queen Elizabeth. When will she get her retrofit? And is that a print? Oh, yes. Nice. More for the standby deck. Very nice. And then we got a Climax Climax there. I believe that's the one that pairs with Taiho. So that's very nice there. All right, so we'll move on to pack number 5. Pack number 4 brought us our second double R. Very nice. It is Cheshire, though. She is a Climax finisher or combo finisher at level 3 for the yellow deck or the HMS deck. So if you're going to run those, that'll be nice. Not something I'm particularly looking at running, but we'll move on here. Okay, we got Honolulu. Very nice. For a second, I thought it was Zara, but they look very, very similar. And then there's Mutsu over there. We got more. Oh, that's actually a good, decent card there. There's the Onion. We need the Onion Girl because she's going to help us stock swap. There's Aquila. I needed one of those. I wasn't going to be too worried about picking up one of those. We got Rosia, which will be good. And then there's another Climax there. All right, in that pack, all we picked up is a single R Sheffy. So we'll move on to the next pack and hope we get a little bit better luck. I mean, nothing against Sheffy, but not something that I need to really put into my deck. So let's see. No hot stamp cards yet in any of these polls, but we still have a lot to go through there. All right, so first up, we have another Boise again. And then we got a Potter. And moving on. Oh, there's, okay. Naganami as well. Very nice, very nice. Belfast makes a pull in here. Not signed, though. Very, okay. I'm very happy about the Belfast, though. That's something that will be needed. And then Arc Royal over there, pretty standard. And then I think, oop, is that Noshiro? Noshiro. I wish Noshiro was a little better than she is, but that's all right. I'm happy to see her. Very good. And then we have the Climax. All right, that pack was actually a really good pack. We got a double R Belfast, who's always exciting to see at level 1. And then Noshiro, who's actually a single R and also a pretty good combo when we go into any of the green bar decks. So if we're going like double bar decks, Noshiro is useful. And given that green is probably my favorite color of Azur Lane in this set, maybe red. She's potentially going to go into a deck. We'll see. We'll kind of play test a little bit. But here we are on to the next pack. We got Frickin' Hood, dude. And anyway, I had to do that. I'm sorry about that. But, oh, we got another U47 over there. And let's see. Is that Benson? No, who is that? Yeah. Okay. And then we got Feet Girl. And next up, okay, there's St. Louis. St. Louis, I guess, if we're speaking French. And Richelieu. All right, this is a French pack so much. And then we end up with Eldridge. I wish she was a little bit better, but, you know, that's all right. And then we got a good Climax. So a good set here. The French set apparently is this pack. All right, that last pack was a little disappointing, but we have 9 more packs in this booster box here. Eldridge is just, you know, I wish she was just a little better. I mean, she has that thing where she can kind of like get some invincibility, but, you know, just like in the real game, it doesn't proc enough for it to be useful. So I do kind of like how that, you know, combines. Is that Emden? Oh my gosh, it's Emden. Exciting. Very cool. Got to get Hawk over here. We got Black Emden and Light Emden over there. Okay. Oh, there's a Birmingham. Okay, that's part of, that's a good backup to have. And, oh, okay, we got more yellow. Oh, is that Udachi? Udachi's in here. She's, you know, can-see play. Ticonderoga over there, not fantastic. Oh, Formidable. Formidable takes it, and then we got the Climax. So another pack that kind of lacks anything specifically exciting, but we'll move into the next pack very quickly. All right, moving on to the next pack. We only picked up a single rare Formidable, which is not really going to be played. So we'll move on to the next one. Hopefully pick up something really quickly. That is good. All right, value-wise, okay, that's not a good start, but we keep going. Oh, there's a level 0 combo. So that's a very strong level 0 combo if we can find her sister and pair them up. So that's exciting. And then we got more submarines. Woo! We have the Crosswaves Girl, which you actually see in the set of some of the Crosswave stuff I have out there. And, ooh, that's sparkly. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. And then, is that a single Climax? 2 Climaxes. All right, there are 2 Climaxes in this set. That's a little bit different than normal. All right, so with that set done, we'll go to the next box. That one actually had a Bullen in it, so that was exciting. Fuso was good. I mean, Fuso's not really a rare card, but it is good to have copies because we're going to need multiple copies of Fuso, probably in almost any deck that I'm going to want to run. I thought it was funny the Bullen is actually rare because in the game, universal Bullens are very easy to come by. But, oh well, I guess this is a different game, technically. All right, so moving on to this pack, we start with some Iron Blood Girls. There we go. KAN-SEN, part of the zombie squad. Zukaku, she's part of combo with her sister as well. I'm not sure I'm gonna run that, but it is a possibility there. Albacore over there, very nice. And then we got Key. Key is interesting. Not particularly a great card, but it's all right. Tashkent is in there, and is this? Oh, there is Drake. Very nice. She's part of yellow, though, so, not really the color we're looking for. And then we have another, I believe that's a gate. Yeah, we had another gate combo for that. All right, we have been hitting a kind of cold streak here in terms of hitting anything valuable, but that's okay. It's part of gotcha. Hopefully we get something a lot better here. We picked up Drake as our single rare during our last pack, and it's been a little while since we picked up a double rare. All right, so we start off with Settlitz, and she's not... Oh, there we go. We got our very common girl, but we need copies of her, and there's Hiru as well. I need more copies of her, so I'm always happy to see copies of that. Ooh, hello. There's a foil. Very nice. Very, very nice. And, there's a Kitakaze as well. She actually has possibilities to play, too, so this set is looking better. There's Kashino, Cowgirl over there, and there's the climax for this set. Alrighty, so we pulled our first SR. I didn't even notice it for a second. I was like, that doesn't look like the base art, but it's a Yamashiro SR, which, funny enough, Yamashiro is a, base set. It doesn't have any skills, like kind of a vanilla card. But yeah, she's gorgeous there. So we got our first SR. So we ended our drought. Just as I said that we're going to end our drought, we got a gorgeous SR. So that's fantastic. She's going right in a deck too. Because the Yamashiro decks there... Oh, there's Rune. Rune's actually pretty good. There are decks you can play with Rune, so those Rune fans out there can definitely play Rune. And she's pretty good. And there's a Neptune as well. Oh, Amagi! There she is! All right, Amagi's not a super rare card, but, gotta have Amagi for the channel. What channel would this be without pulling an Amagi during this? All right, that set, we got a lot of... Ara girls. We got Rune as our double R, and we got Amagi as our single R. I guess she is a little bit more rare than I thought when I actually looked it up, but it's still fine. She'll see some play, but only in double bar decks and things like that. More Naganami in here. Oh, I see foil. Oh, got a little spoiled there. But first, we got the Swan Girl, so that's the other set of Zukaku's pair. And, ooh, that is a gorgeous, that's gorgeous Monarch. Beautiful. She's in her alt purchasable skin, so that's lovely. I'm very happy to see that. I saw just the flash come up just a little bit as we were struggling to get through there, and then we picked up Independence as well, which I believe that's part of the Enterprise combo sort of thing that's going on. But that's a good set to see that Monarch. All right. Funny enough, as we were picking up the cards, I totally figured out that I messed up my redheads. That is not Monarch. That is Birmingham. I don't know why I didn't know that skin off the top of my head. It's late. I'm sorry. But that is Birmingham. It is an SR. It's our second SR of the day. It is gorgeous. Nonetheless, so that still stands. And actually, Birmingham is something that I will play as a backup. So, it's super exciting to be able to have that SR to be able to play. So, that was a super exciting pull. And I can't believe that I called it Monarch. There's a Birmingham. There's the common Birmingham. So, this is what the common Birmingham looks like. The SR obviously looks what you see at the top of the screen there. But, yeah, so it looks a lot nicer to have that SR. So, that's 2 SRs that we pulled tonight. So that's very cool. All right. Nothing in this pack that's overly exciting. So we'll move right on to the next pack really quickly. All right, moving on to the next set. Still glamoring over that Birmingham and still kind of but we're getting to the end of this box here. So we'll see what we got here. If we got anything else, no more Settlitz, more cards we've seen before. Oh, there's another Yamashiro. We have the SR one up top, which is, oh, is that another SR? Pretty. It's a fun foil. It's a very fun foil. Ooh, Yukikaze. We haven't actually pulled a Yukikaze yet. I don't necessarily think I'm going to actually play her, but it's always good to have, you know, a copy of things we are going to play. All right, so our third SR is Black Prince. That's exciting. Apparently 2 of the 3 SRs are backups, and the other one is literally in a vanilla with no effects. So kind of funny that that's, you know, which SRs we've gotten, but all of the SRs are nice. I'm always excited to see them. No sign cards yet, but here we are. Is this the last one in the pack? I think this is the last one in the pack. So all or nothing, we'll see, and then we'll pull out what this first pack ended up having. All right. Still a chance. Oh, Marblehead. Okay. Ooh, there we go. We got more. She's the head of the standby deck over here. We need her. Oh, Vittorio Veneto. Good to see some of our Italian girls show up here. And then we have the other one. Oh, there we go. Hanakaze. I always love Hanakaze's art there. Always looks good, even though it's the base art. So that's this first box. So let's take a look at this. Let's clean it all up, and we'll get a set of what happened in the first box. All right, so this is going to be kind of all the value cards that we pulled out of the first set. We pulled 3 SRs, Birmingham, Black Prince, and Yamashiro. All of them are gorgeous. We pulled 5 double Rs. The Cleveland is specifically going to be super useful. It's kind of funny. She came out of the first pack that we had. Rune and the August von Parzival are going to be good for any of those kind of standby decks. They, you know, have their place. And the Cheshire and Belfast are always nice to have. And then you can see the set of single rares or the rares up top, which we pulled. You know, Taiho's nice to have. There's a couple nice to have cards in there. Amagi's in there as well. So all good. Overall, this first pack was a good set to have. All right, so we're going to move on to the next box. We're going to be the second box that we're going to be opening today. All right, box number 2. Let's get stabby time, huh? Hopefully we pull maybe a hot stamped in here. This is exciting. More gotcha. I mean, who doesn't like? All right, there we go. We can pull out this promo or the launch card here. And whoop, scissor. All right, so we scissored that open. And let's see. Oh, very nice. Okay, another climax. Good, good, good. Pack number 1. Here we go. Starting a new box off fresh. Although I can't say the other box was bad. Those cards obviously sitting over there on the right. Another Portland. All right. Moving on. Black Prince. We got the non-SR version of her right there. More cubes. Always got to have more cubes so we can pull more gotchas. Suicide Boat in there. I think I've only pulled... Oop, there's another girl. I think all of these have been pulled before, so nothing new so far. Oh, Baton. I believe Baton is actually new. Another Taiho. Apparently, we're going to be playing the stock combo at level 0 with Taiho because we've already pulled 2 of her. I think that's our first duplicate SR. I'm sorry. I think that's our first duplicate single R. All right, on to pack number 2 of box number 2. We did pull Taiho, so that's our first duplicate R, which is nice because that's actually a duplicate R that I actually might put in the deck. So that's exciting. Kinu off the bat. There's another Yamashiro, so I think we're almost set with our play set for that, so we can start our level 0 game there. We're getting a lot of level 0 game here. Ooh, a cat! It's a Meowfisher! Cool. Oh, more of the... Okay, I think that's a first Georgia. I don't think we've had a Georgia before, so that's cool for those who are running the USS faction. All right, moving on to pack number 3 of box 2. We picked up Georgia in the last pack, so that's all we had there. And then we're moving on here. Let's see what we have. I'm pretty excited if we can pull, like, I'd be very excited if we pulled another Cleveland. I feel like I'm going to need to go pick up extra Clevelands anyway. So even though it's kind of lame to pull the same double R multiple times, I'm okay if it's going to be another Cleveland. We'll see what we have here. Ooh, did I get spoiled anything? I don't think I... Oh, is that another SR? Oh, nice. Pretty. All right, we'll take a closer look at that. We'll finish up this set, and then we'll take a little bit closer look at that pretty card there. Ozuma! I needed her as well. Wow. Okay, I like this pack so far. All right, in that pack, we picked up an SR Kinu. Not something that I'm particularly looking to run, but it is definitely gorgeous. I think out of the SRs, though, that's probably my least favorite of the ones we pulled so far. But the Azuma over there is definitely something to be excited about. All right, moving on to the next pack. Another Emden. I always smile every time I see one of those Emdens. There's a Birmingham. The other backup, we probably only need one. Oh, okay, there we go. We got more standby deck. So there's a lot of standbys going in here. More Monarch, more Neptune. Independence is another card. So 2 cards that are played in Azur Lane decks, just not particularly in the red green deck that I'm looking to run myself. All right, so we got our first double R of this box, and it is a duplicate of August von Parzival. So definitely trying to get me to play standby. We also picked up another Independence who's a single rare. So standby deck certainly getting a lot of its assists from what we've pulled so far. Oh, cute. We got the Ghost Girl over there. And keep going with the set. Oh, okay, Ying Sui over there. Okay, nothing too useful in this set, so we're just gonna sweep this up and move on to the next one. All right, so a little bit disappointing with that last one. All we picked up is a rare Ying Sui. Nothing too useful there, but we still have a chance here. Only 1 double R. I think we pulled like 5, so hopefully pull 5 more double rares in here as well. All right, we got our battle monitor to take us off there. And then more cards, more of the commons we see. Oh, Cheshire! I believe Cheshire is another one of the double rares. So that's a duplicate as well. So not too excited to see a Cheshire double rare, to be honest. Like, I mean, it is a rare card, and that's great, but not exactly what I was looking for. Another Essex over there. So there we go. That's this pull. All right, so that pack pulled us our second double R, and can't say that I'm super excited to see a duplicate of Cheshire and August von Parzival, because those are 2 double Rs that are not the double Rs we're looking for our deck. Essex also came in that one too, so a lot of Emdens. I guess it is a common, so that makes sense. A lot of Birminghams as well, although yeah, the SR Birmingham looks gorgeous. Ooh, is that another SR? Is that an SR Jervis? I think that is. Very cool. St. Louis, along with Richelieu. I'm pretty sure every time I've seen St. Louis, it comes with a Richelieu. So, you know, that must just be the French girls have to come together, apparently. That's just how it works. A Reno, I don't think I've seen Reno before. This pack's got some new ones. Interesting. All right, that set brought us brand new Reno, but more importantly, it brought us another SR, and this is going to be the SR Jervis. Nice and sparkly, and I also appreciate this skin of hers in her maid outfit. All right, moving on to the next pack. More cubes. Woo, we need those. Can we turn those in to get more pulls? More pack openings? Birmingham! Oh, that's a good one. Excited to see a Birmingham. Another Agir, always nice to see that as well. And, oh, we played a Queen Elizabeth and an Ibuki. Okay, I think Ibuki's new, so that must be the rare, I think. All right, that pack actually pulled us 2 new girls, Ibuki, who had not pulled before, and Bremerton. I think I said Birmingham when I first saw it, but Bremerton, that's just a mispronunciation. Of course, I say Monarch when I mean Birmingham, and I say Birmingham when I mean Bremerton. Anyway, so that was a good pull there, another double R. All right, moving on to this pack. More Yamashiras. We got plenty of them now. Ooh, Hiru. I don't know if we had a whole playset of Hiru yet, so that's good to see. Oh, a Shinano. Okay, that is a finisher. Glad to pull one of those. That's exciting. And then that's probably our rare right there. Another Eldridge as well. But that Shinano, that's super exciting. We got Sleepy Girl over here. All right, that pack ended up being pretty good. Eldridge was the rare, and we got a double rare Shinano, so she is definitely one of the finishers for the green deck. Kind of RNG, but she has the potential to put a lot of damage on the board, so it's always exciting to see her, because even if I don't end up using her, someone will, because she's definitely a great finisher. Just a little bit of RNG required. All right, so pulling on into this pack. Princeton, I don't know, have we seen a Princeton? We probably have. I just maybe have forgotten it. Let's see if we pull another double R would be pretty uncommon here, but we'll see who we pull here. Oh, another Bullen. The Bullen I know is a rare, because I was surprised the first time and saw it was a rare. All right, so that pack just brought us a Bullen, nothing useful. We'll move on to the next pack. Whatever, some of those are just washes. That'll happen. The pack before, we got a great Shinano, so, you know, that's the highs and lows of pulling gotcha. All right, here we go. Moving on to this pack. Let's see. Excited, excited. What we got? An SR. It's a unicorn. Let's go. That's probably, I was hoping for unicorns, a lot of them. Oh my, she is such a good healer. Oh, that makes this pack amazing. I said I felt good about this pack, and sure enough, it was the unicorn. That's so awesome. Love it. All right, that pack was awesome. Admiral Graf Spey was in there too. Kind of almost overlooked by the excitement of Unicorn, but that's a good climax combo for those who are running red. But Unicorn is just such a good healer. And also a unique card. Like, she goes in a lot of the decks. Unfortunately, she conflicts a little bit with Taiho, but still a great card. So, and she can go pretty much in anything. Is that an SR Albacore? Is that an SR Albacore? Ooh, I think it is. Oh, that's so cool. Okay. All right, so nothing like specifically that we needed, but SR Albacore, that's great. It's the art that's going to get us in trouble. All right, for that pack, we had Kashino as the R, but more importantly, we had an SR, a third SR of this box, which was Albacore. That's a very exciting SR to pull. Obviously not the most powerful SR, but still a cool one. All right, so moving on, we have more in this pack. Probably not going to be, I feel like we pulled the SR and the double rare on the last few packs, so I have a feel. Oh, Yudachi. Yudachi is always exciting to see. Ticonderoga and Vittorio Veneto. Okay, it is what it is. We were expecting a pack to be a little bit low. Can't have them all be winners. All right, the only thing of note in that pack was the Sirius, but we'll just keep on moving. Hopefully we can pull another unicorn. That would be great. A double pair of unicorn would literally go so far out of these packs. All right, open it up with Honolulu and Glorious into Mutsu. And let's see, this is right around where it is. Oh, okay. Okay. Yukikaze. Oh, bummer. Oh, bummer. Formidable. All right, a bus pack. Oh, well, 2 bus packs in a row. Next one's got to be good, right? All right, we got into the final 2 packs here, although we've picked up 3 SRs and 5 double rares, so not expecting too much out of these last 2 packs, but you never know. Could have a signed card. That would be super pumped. But we'll just have to we'll have to open them and see. We can't figure out what they are unless we open them. A key? Anything else? Okay. Can't say I wasn't expecting this. A double climax though, so that's interesting. All right, into the last pack. Here's our last chance of a sign card today, opening on today's video. Here we go. Drum roll, please. All right, so we got Boise to start it off. Then we got Stephen Potter, Swiftsure, Naganami, Onion Girl. We did actually need we need Aquila. Okay. I don't think that's gonna be a signed. I think that's it. No signed today, but that was expected. The last 2 packs, given to our rates, that is. But that's it. That's the packs we're gonna be opening today. All right, so this is kind of the notable summary of what we pulled out of the 2 booster boxes today. Obviously, we had 3 trial decks as well, but those, we all know what cards came in there. There were no hot stamps in there. So we pulled 6 SRs, so that's very cool. We pulled no signs, unfortunately, and then we pulled 10 double rares. We duped on Cheshire and August von Parsifal. I'm very excited that we pulled Cleveland and Unicorn because those are 2 that are probably going to go in most of the decks I build. And, the standby deck did pretty good on the double R's there. And then we pulled a couple of valuable single rares. I think Taiho and Azuma are probably the most likely to see some play from me personally, but overall not too bad out of 2 booster sets. All right, since you made it to the end of the video, there is a special treat. As you can see here in the middle of our playmat, we have an additional booster box. This one we're not going to be opening on video because we're going to be giving it away to one of you. Now, thank you again to our sponsor, Loomis, who gave us these boxes. And there will be a link to their website in the description. They sell all sorts of Weiss Schwarz stuff, but they also sell other anime related stuff. So please check out their website. This video would not have been possible without them. Link in the description. And while you could have bought booster boxes there, and you still can buy Azur Lane trial decks there, and you can actually buy stuff for Azur Lane ReZero as well there. So there is Azur Lane stuff you can buy there. These booster boxes are actually already sold out at the time this video is posted. So if you wanted a booster box, you can't currently buy one from their site, but you can win one in this giveaway. So how are you going to do that? You're going to have to subscribe to the channel and comment below in this video which card you would be most excited about pulling from this booster box if you were to win it. And I will randomly select a winner. So if you want to win, you have to be subscribed to the channel. If you're already subscribed, that's totally fine. And then you will just comment below which card you want the most from this booster pack. And I'll randomly pick one of you. We'll get all the details about how to ship it to you, and we'll get it over there. And you will have a chance of getting that specific card. Maybe you'll get a signed. We didn't pull a signed today. A little sad, but maybe there's a signed in this one. I believe there's a set number of signs in a case. So there could be a signed in here. There's more chance of it being assigned in this box here because we did not open a signed in the 2 boxes that we opened here. And of course, if you want trial decks, you can go to this video sponsor Loomis's website. They still have trial decks available, and you can potentially get hot stamped cards in there as well. So thank you guys for watching. This was a fun video to do, a little bit different. And thank you for Miss Meta for lending a hand once again. And I had a lot of fun doing this, so I'm glad you guys allow me to do stuff like this. I'll see you guys in the next video, and peace out.